dialogue and the plot are absolutely horrendous.
It may shock people, but I pretty much agreed with 75% of this video. I've made endless videos criticizing AZ here, or Heelvsbabyface, because he's a racist, sexist, neo-Nazi piece of garbage. Although, to be fair, he's kind of more of a sellout, because he's been sucking the Eric July pipe recently. So, he's all kinds of stupid, and he's all kinds of toxic. However, I would have to say, for the most part, his review of Madame Web was fairly strong. Now, as always, with him, he can't help himself but go too far and then land into the, oh, now we're doing that thing again. But I'll give him credit because he makes an amazing confession in this video. But we will start off with him hitting below the belt, which I don't agree with.
With a bunch of college student boys, guys type of jock men who don't say a word to them, but regardless of that, they decide to get up on their table and dance like a load of whore.
Why is he calling them sluts? I don't know. I guess the best I can do to be devil's advocate is there is a scene in the movie where the girls are in a diner, and apparently he thinks they have loose morals. I have no idea where he's going with this. Like, why would that matter in terms of assessing the work? I don't know. So he got into these tangent controversies, which I think were pointless. However, I can't really disagree with the basic judgment that, yeah, Madame Web is probably one of the worst films of all time. It is devastatingly bad on so many levels. It's like, whoa, wow. Even if you wanted to give this film a fair chance, they screw up so many basic things. They are not paying attention, make so many tiny and big mistakes in terms of everything, like editing, costumes, even pieces of technology. Like, what's the timeline? They just don't care. They're just like, oh, we got to put it out there. And give him a lot of points. He acknowledges it, saying, yeah, there's a lot of product placement here. And he mocks it. Again, is he still cringe and evil and stupid and alt-right and yada yada yada? Yeah, he is still the same piece of garbage he always is. However, I would have to say, for the most part, he did kind of refrain and actually made a big concession, which I think was pretty shocking given his brand.
This movie wouldn't be what would be today classed as woke. That doesn't excuse anything whatsoever. A movie's still got to be good, fun.
Right. You can say many things about Madame Web, but the woke factor, I'm sure you can really look into it, because this is a long movie, so I'm sure there was a woke moment here and there, because we got these girls and they're fighting a male villain and all that. But really, there is not a lot of woke. This thing is mainly a corporate product, and it's a really badly made one. It is not really filled with much artistic vision or individuality or style. It is just a hunk of nonsense. So, I'd have to be consistent and say that, okay, well, he still injected his right-wing ideology here and there, but again, in terms of when he's discussing the film, I don't like doing the reviews the way he does it, but I think where he's stuck to being focused on the film itself, he's like, yeah, it was pretty hilariously stupid. And he even did a checklist where he's like, yeah, that was well done. So, still a lot of iffy moments in this video. And don't worry, he is lying and contradicting himself and doing all kinds of hypocrisies too. But when he was focused on the film and how generally stupid it was, I'd have to say, okay, he did his job. Now, I'm still giving it a downvote because he did do 25% of cringe, but I will be consistent and say that this review, for the most part, was actually pretty solid.